Welcome students and welcome to another day of making techniques in our technique books. Today you can see that we have markers out at your table. We're going to be learning some new ways of creating shadows. At the top of your page, you are going to write shading techniques. In this process, you're going to learn that this is going to create shadows or form. Form is a three-dimensional object. You can achieve this by adding shadows or the way you angle your items to make it look three-dimensional. We will be learning two different techniques today. Using a marker, we are going to write the word cross-hatching. Cross-hatching is using lines that are parallel and then cross over each other with another set of parallel lines. Similar to a tic-tac-toe board, but with a lot more lines. So on your page, you will write cross-hatching and then using lines. For this example, we are going to draw a cube. A cube is the three-dimensional form of a square. A square is two-dimensional. After drawing a square, we're going to draw a diagonal line off of three of the corners. Follow me step by step. We have drawn a diagonal line from two corners and then we're going to connect those with a vertical line. Now with using that same angle, we're going to extend out a diagonal line and then connect it. Mine was a little off, but that's okay. Starting with the right side of your cube, we're going to draw some vertical lines that are very close together. Then, this is where we are going to create the cross-hatching effect by drawing the diagonal lines close together, where the two lines intersect. On the top part of your cube, we are going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to spread our lines out a little bit further. This is going to give the illusion that the top side is lighter than the right side of the cube. Lastly, on the face or the front of the cube, we're going to do the same thing, but you probably already guessed it. This time, we're going to spread our lines out even further. This is going to make it look the lightest on the face of the cube. With using a new color marker, we are going to learn about stippling. Stippling is creating shadows or form by using dots. So you're going to write stippling and using dots on your paper. We're going to draw a circle, a two-dimensional object, and by using stippling, we're going to make it appear to be three-dimensional. That's going to be called a sphere. To do this, we're going to begin by doing a little itty tiny dots that are touching each other. This will be on one little curve of the circle. You're going to be tempted to want to just color it in, but don't do that. That would not be considered stippling. Remember, stippling is using dots. Once you have that layer completed, we're going to do a second layer, but this time the dots are going to be a little bit further apart. Because a sphere is like a ball, when the light hits a certain area, the shadows are casted around the outer edge of the ball. Usually tends to be towards the base of the object. Notice how the further I go into the center, it gets the dots further and further away. We're going to leave one area on the ball with no dots. That is where the light is directly hitting the sphere. I know this one is very challenging, and I just wanted you to try this technique. It takes a lot of time and practice to really perfect stippling. Once you are done, it should look something similar to this one. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed learning these new techniques.